Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from the uptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, stock index futures are fairly quiet. Today is a big day for earnings, including Tesla. In the commodity world, we've got gold continuing to move lower, and we've got Bitcoin trading lower in the pre-market on Wednesday morning. Of course, no major economic numbers coming out. We do get energy inventories later in the morning. Now, while the Blue Jays were winning, with the Canadian stock market was losing on Tuesday. Big down day, but the TSX 60 and the TSX Composite already on sell signals, so no change there. Looking at small cap stocks, they gapped lower yesterday. We saw the Venture Exchange trade lower. And energy stocks trade lower. New low for this move for the energy sector on Tuesday. Now, it's all about gold and gold stocks, and that really brought the TSX down on Tuesday. There's the price of gold trading down to the lower channel line. It did not close below it, but it certainly looks like it's heading in that direction this morning. No matter where you look this morning, you'll see the price of gold down, futures contract down 60, the spot down 91 at the moment. And what we're going to be looking for is to see if gold can hold the $4,000 level or if it breaks right through it. So that's the next target to the downside. Our next mathematical target, of course, is 40.6250, which is we're already trading below that in the pre-market. So 39.0625 is our next mathematical target with psychological support at the $4,000 level. Looking at the GLD, sitting right on the edge of a new daily sell signal. So you've got to assume that we're going to end today on a sell signal. Gold stocks, on the other hand, all on sell signals as of Tuesday's close. There's the XGD ETF gapping lower yesterday. The GDX in New York gapped lower. Junior gold miners gapped lower. And then that is the story of the day. Newmont, which is the only major uh, gold stock in the major indices, was the biggest loser on the S&P 500 yesterday. And then if we walk through the worst performing stocks in the TSX 60, you've got Kinross, followed by Barrick, followed by Wheaton Precious Metals, which is a combination of gold and silver, and then Agnico Eagle, followed by Franco-Nevada. Those were the biggest losers on the TSX 60. When you look at the TSX Composite, those stocks don't come up on the bottom of the list. It's Maya, followed by Lundin, and then Discover. Those were the biggest losers on the TSX Composite. Now, looking at the price of silver, silver is back on a sell signal as of Tuesday's close, and the SLV ETF is back on a sell signal, and silver stocks gapped lower, just like the gold stocks did on Tuesday. And if you're looking at the junior silver miners, they were down yesterday 11.32%. Then looking at Endeavor, down over 13%. Then we've got First Majestic, Pan American Silver, all gapping lower on Tuesday. Well, it was a wonderful trade while it lasted, and who knows when it's going to restart, but we'll be there. For the time being, it's short this particular sector or long the bear ETFs, whichever way you want to play it. But playing the long side of this trade is now over for the time being. Looking at the VIX, or the fear index, it pulled back again yesterday. It is back on a sell signal as of Tuesday's close. We haven't broken down below the flypaper channel just yet. Now, the ETFs, which generated a sell signal on Monday, continued to trade slightly lower on Tuesday. No big deal. I have a partial position left here. I'm just going to hold on to it for the time being and see what happens throughout the rest of the week. Let's finish off looking at the major U.S. indices, and we've been talking about the Vanguard Total Market ETF, which was just down, 4 cents yesterday. No big deal. But with all of these major index ETFs, we're still waiting for them to break out to make higher highs. And you can see the Dow Diamonds there still stuck at the same level. You can see the next target to the upside if we can get moving here. There's the S&P 500. It was down a penny yesterday. And again, we're still within the previous week's range. And then looking at the NASDAQ 100, we were down 16 cents yesterday. Again, not able to break out to higher highs at the moment. And then looking at semiconductors, they pulled back a little yesterday, a little over 0.5% on the day. Again, not able to reach out to higher highs. And you can see 375 is our next target to the upside. And then looking at the Magnificent Seven ETF, again, we're trying to break out to higher highs here. And if we can do that, then that would send us up towards the next target. And for the Magnificent Seven ETF, that is at 68.75. Now, the way that the gold and silver sectors broke down yesterday, we've got to expect that to happen to the major tech stocks at some point, but it, month after month after month, it keeps, chugging higher, and that pullback has certainly not started, and it does not look like it's starting on Wednesday morning. Okay, folks, that is all for this morning's presentation. Unfortunately, gold and silver are going to continue to move lower today, and we would expect gold and silver stocks and the TSX to continue to follow the precious metals lower on Wednesday. Enjoy your Wednesday, and next time you'll hear my voice is on Thursday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.